scheduled for 12. Keith Thurman placed 3 bets on himself to knock out Manny Pacquiao in the first, second, or 7th round tonight.
That's a tall order. One thing about me when I was fighting, I never bet on myself. Although I was very confident in myself, but I never bet on myself.
What do you expect early, Joe Goosen?
Well, you know, you're seeing what you're getting right now. Manny Pacquiao came out and he threw a right hook and he missed it, you know, by a half a mile, but just landed a nice straight left hand on Thurman. And Thurman started pressing, and there he goes. He's starting to cut loose. I think we're going to see a lot of back and forth action here with some good shots landed by both guys in these first few rounds. Because one of them wants to make a stand. They both want to make a stand and to assert their dominance over the other. So let's see who gets away with what. That's a good right hand by Thurman right there.
And I was expecting Thurman to come out a little bit moving, but
he's standing his ground, right?
Yeah, he's standing his ground. He's waiting to see what happens. And I thought he was going to be more aggressive in this, but he didn't. He's not coming out aggressive. He's just watching, trying to get used to Manny Pacquiao's rhythm.
Ooh. That was a nice right hand, but Pacquiao comes right back.
Most of the trash talk came from Keith Thurman in the weeks leading up to this bout. Pacquiao said, "I'm motivated the more he talks. I want to prove something to him." There's a nice combination by Thurman.
That was a nice right-left right he threw. Thurman did against Pacquiao, but you know, Pacquiao, he's smart and he's been around and he knows he's going to try to get everything he gets touched with. He's going to try to get it back. Good right hand by Thurman. He looks really confident at Thurman.
Yeah, Thurman's coming out with the power punches early.
Final minute, first round from Las Vegas. Look at the punches landed, 10 by Thurman so far. Pacquiao with 6.
Ooh.
Pacquiao with the late knockdown of Keith Thurman. More chances, Manny, from this sold-out crowd in Las Vegas.
Thurman landed a nice little body shot along the ropes that Pacquiao shook his head, saying no, it didn't hurt. It may not have hurt, but it was still a nice shot by Thurman.
And then we saw that smile from Pacquiao just before the knockdown.
Yeah, I got to tell you, when Pacquiao starts moving those legs very quickly straight at you, get out of the way.
Yeah.
Because that's it like that, right there. That's where he does it best. He catches you off guard with his quick feet and hands.
Pacquiao looks very quick right now.
Can you imagine at 40 years old still bringing this type of game to a young, strong champion that's never been beaten?
He will turn 41 in December. He told his trainer, Freddie Roach, "I feel like I'm 22.
Well, Thurman just turned southpaw for a second, and they both threw hooks, and Thurman's landed right there on Pacquiao. So this is a little switch right here. Thurman going southpaw, switching back to right-handed again.
Midway through round 2, scheduled for 12. Pacquiao with a knockdown of Thurman in round 1. Another good right by Pacquiao.
Those were blocked by Thurman. He closed the gap. He just put his hands together, and the straight punches were blocked.
Well, you're going to see a lot of that by Pacquiao throwing the punches.
Punches and bunches.
Yeah, and you know, from the other side, if a judge is looking at that, he's going to think that Pacquiao is scoring points on that.
That's true, but the good thing is that Thurman isn't getting hit with it, so he's not getting debilitized by Pacquiao. So he's able to keep the pressure up. He's got to keep his hands up against Pacquiao. Pacquiao has a great move he makes. He hits you with that straight left hand of the body, and then he goes upstairs really quick. Before he even pulls his hands off your body, he's throwing that hook. So it's always best to keep Pacquiao moving backwards. And this is what Thurman's trying to do right now.
And that's what Thurman told us. He said Manny's strength is punches and numbers. My strength is counterpunching and accurate. Joe, from a trainer standpoint, what message would you have given Thurman after round 2?
Well, I think what he's doing right now, I think if you keep Manny backing up, you're better off than having Manny come forward on you. Because not only will he come straight at you, he'll eventually end up on the side of you, and you don't know where he's at, and he'll hit you from the side, and then he'll end up on another side of you. He's really magical on his feet, and he's done it to so many guys and beaten so many guys that way. But if you can keep him off balance and keep him going backwards, I think you got a better chance than Manny coming forward on you.
Also, you know, when Manny throws his combinations, I think that's a better time to catch him and throw punches because he leaves himself open.
Yeah, but he's so fast, and I don't disagree, but he's so fast that he's liable to sneak something in on you. I think you got to be really judicious about what you throw against Manny and when you throw it, because he throws so many punches. Maybe the first 2 miss, but the third one's going to hit you.
61 career victories, record of 61, 7-2. A professional career that began in January of 1995 when Keith Thurman was 6 years old. Oh, big right by Pacquiao, stunned Thurman.
And that was just a jab. It was a good stiff jab. He's really stepping in hard on that front foot, and that jab's following it and really did stun Thurman for a second.
Nice combination by Pacquiao after Thurman had him up against the ropes.
Well, Pacquiao's inviting him in. You know, he's really not trying to get away. Did it again. Thurman tried a sweeping right hand, and that really missed. Didn't touch Pacquiao, and Pacquiao decides to come off the ropes. Pacquiao's controlling. Remember I said somebody's going to try to take dominance in this fight, and it's Pacquiao right now. He's dominating every round.
Final minute of round 3. Kenny Albert, Lennox Lewis, Joe Goosen, Heidi Androl. Coming to you on pay-per-view from Las Vegas.
Those 2 nice body shots from Thurman right there. He's just got to not do that occasionally. He's got to do it most of the round. Good combination by Pacquiao when he comes forward at you.
Down to 30 seconds. Right jab by Pacquiao, and then Thurman comes back. Couple of body shots by Thurman. Time winding down in round 3.
Well, now, look, I mean, he's surprising me right now. I can't believe he's 40 years old and still fighting like this.
Let's check in with Heidi Androl. Heidi.
Thank you very much, Kenny. Freddie, you said that Manny Pacquiao had the killer instinct back, and you loved that he was upset coming into this fight. What did you tell him going into this round, and what have you seen thus far?
Go after this guy, throw your combinations, you're too fast. I told Manny he's too fast, he's too quick for this guy. Go after him with your speed. He's doing great.
Thanks so much, Freddie. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Freddie saying Manny is too fast for Keith Thurman. Beat him with your speed. Freddie's so confident he placed a $5,000 bet on Manny Pacquiao here in Vegas.
Well, so far, Thurman's having his best round right now because he's back Manny up on the ropes and actually started to let us.
Speed running at Keith Thurman and throwing punches. Let's check in with our unofficial scorer, Marcos Villegas. Marcos.
Kenny, I got it 29-27 because of the knockdown in the first round. I thought last round I gave the nod to Keith Thurman because of the body work he did. This round is very, very tight. Both guys are landing very clean, so it's up for grabs at this point.
Okay, thanks very much, Marcos. Oh, right by Pacquiao, catches Thurman. Pacquiao again, the aggressor.
See what Pacquiao's doing right now is giving him different angles, giving Keith Thurman different angles, so when Keith Thurman thinks he's in front of him, he's not, and he has to readjust.
That was a nice little left hand by Thurman right there, but Pacquiao threw 2 sets of combinations with 7-8 punches in each one, and he was buzzing around Thurman like a bee, and you know, he's just impossible to keep your eye on. He's everywhere, and then he mixes up his combinations top to bottom, left to right. He's really, this is why he's such a great champion. but Thurman is still in this.
Dominate me early. Rounds 5 through 8, I assess my performance, see where I am, and then I try and win the fight in the championship rounds 9 through 12. Heidi Androl is with Thurman's trainer, Dan Birmingham.
That's right, Kenny. Dan, you know, we talked in the fighter meetings, and he said the 5th round is where you guys start to make adjustments. What did you tell Keith Thurman coming into this fight?
Just to be smart, not drop his hands inside, and work his body, try to slow him down.
What did he say to you? I saw him and whisper something to you.
He said yes, yes.
All right, thanks so much, Dan. Guys?
All right, thanks very much, Heidi. This is round 5, scheduled for 12 from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Pacquiao had the advantage early over the first couple of rounds.
Good right hand.
Has come on. Caught Pacquiao with a right.
Well, Thurman's doing the right thing. He's pressing Pacquiao, not letting him get those quick feet off on him and the quick hands. And if you keep Pacquiao on the defense like he's doing, he landed a good right hand to him. And this is his round so far. I wouldn't back up a bit off of Pacquiao if I were his coach, telling him to keep the pressure on him. His hands up, that was smart. Because you don't want to drop your hands around Pacquiao.
We saw another strong right from Thurman, and then the comeback. The response by Pacquiao.
Thurman's nose is bleeding a little bit. That's going to affect his breathing a little bit down the line.
Yeah, he's got his mouth open. That's never very good. You're right. Manny's still threading the needle, coming right up the middle. A little left hand, right uppercut. He did that twice to him. But Thurman's coming right back.
Yeah, Thurman should come back, especially after Manny comes to his body. He's not really throwing any shots back. That's when he should swing around with that left hook.
Got 30 seconds left in this round. And I got it pretty even. Somebody's got to make a move here to really win this round clearly. It was a nice little move by both guys. Boy, Thurman's face is really starting to show the effects of Manny Pacquiao's power punches.
It sure is. Blood streaming down on both sides. Time winding down in round 5.
Good count. Oh, both countering each other. I'll give the first half of this fight to Pacquiao, whether he lost a round or two here or there. He won the first half. Thurman has got to win this half of the fight.
Well, we told you about Thurman's philosophy. Breaks it down into rounds 1 through 4, 5 through 8, 9 through 12.
Pacquiao's got such a great feel of what he needs to do in a fight, and he knew, and I'm sure he knew, and his corner knew he lost that last round, and I'm sure they egged him on, hey, don't lose another round like that again. Get back into this fight.
And again, we see the blood coming out of the nose of Keith Thurman.
Look at that, left hand by Pacquiao and a counter right uppercut by Thurman. They're both so quick that it's hard to keep track of what they're doing.
Yeah, Pacquiao, when he throws his punches, he doesn't stay there to admire his work. He's out of there.
Yeah.
He's showing you a different angle.
Ooh, got Mike Rodriguez in Manny Pacquiao's corner and Carlos Vargas in Thurman's corner, who's really doing a good job. That's a tough nosebleed to stop, but they're doing a pretty good job of it the way it looked about 4 or 5 rounds ago.
This is round 9, scheduled for 12. Manny Pacquiao, the only 8th division champion in boxing history. He's held 12 titles. Keith Thurman, the WBA super welterweight champion, working to defend his belt for the 4th time.
Nice right hand by Thurman. He shouldn't be giving up any ground. He should be pressing this fight right now and making Pacquiao back up.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Even if Pacquiao comes at him, he shouldn't back up. He should be slipping and blocking. And being there, Pacquiao will be closer for the counter. But to take a step back, well, there was a nice little step back and a counter, but it fell short.
Thurman said in the first quarter, he said he looks at the fight in 3 quarters. So the first quarter went by, he would decide on what he would do for the next 2 quarters. What do you think he's going to do, Joe?
Well, I think he should be doing what has been successful. It's been winning in rounds, and that's putting pressure on and taking it to Manny, pinning him up against the ropes and throwing combinations. That's what's been winning in the rounds. Backing up has not been winning in the rounds.
Thurman knocked down by Pacquiao late in round 1. 1 minute remaining in this 9th round.
See, he took a chance right there, went in there and threw a nice 4 or 5 punch combination and landed him. That's scoring points. That's winning. That's going to win the round for you on the judges' scorecards if you do that often enough. Good right hand by Thurman right there. There you go, good body shot. This is where he's doing his best work, is when he's backing Pacquiao up.
Nice combination by Thurman and a right hook.
He landed a right hand and a good hook. See?
Now the response by Manny Pacquiao.
See, Manny knows
those punches, Lennox.
Well, I would say Pacquiao has threw more effective punches.
Pacquiao knocked down Thurman back in round 1. 2 minutes remaining here in round 11.
If you notice, Pacquiao's going with that left hand down to the rib cage. He's looking for that little uppercut right there. I think he knows he hurt him there earlier in that last round, and he's going back to it. Good left hook right hand by Thurman. Good uppercut by Thurman. Yeah, but if we're talking about the punch stats, I think without a doubt Pacquiao's punches have been much more devastating and debilitating. He's drawn blood. He's doubled Thurman over. I think he's the harder puncher, no doubt.
Yeah, the fact that Thurman got hurt in that last round, that's kind of slowed him down in this round.
Oh, good right hand by Thurman.
Yeah, he stepped into it when he threw that right hand.
Yes, he did.
And now Pacquiao able to dance away.
But he's got to capitalize on it. Now he's got to throw not only the right hand, but that left hook.
Look at Pacquiao, though. He's such a monster. He just comes right back. He takes whatever you give him. This is why he's one of the greatest.
And Thurman's reacting to anything Pacquiao is throwing right now. So he's on a defensive mode, especially when Pacquiao throws punches. He's on a defensive mode. He's trying to get out of there when he should be looking for a way back. He should be looking to answer the call. Throw a punch back.
30 seconds remaining in round 11. Oh, left by Pacquiao. Final seconds, round 11.